What's the deal, y'all? We're Trapper Type in TNN Trap News Network, and we here back in this thing, like cook cracking this thing here at TNN Trap News Network. It's not getting news views, not getting knowledge, you ain't finna get nobody's college. We got breaking news, man. Almighty suspect is in jail. Now, it's been a little back and forth between me and Almighty suspect. Not bad enough to ever want somebody to go to jail. So with that being said, beef is over. If bro is in jail, ain't no money lost, ain't no bloodshed. It was all over internet 1-2 steps like Sierra. He got bigger things to worry about, so we gonna let him worry about those type of things like that. We don't. It's when real street ninjas understand. It's a time to play. It's a time not to. But we finna give y'all this content. Nothing is funny about anyone being in jail. There's nothing funny about that. I'm not finna make jokes about it. I'm not finna make jokes at his expense. That's corny. You feel me? So that's corny. But we finna jump into this content without no further ado. The don'ts, man. Let's jump into this.
Are we going into the whack thing?
We can, sure, fuck it.
Even with the whack thing, like, this guy has been enabled suspect. It's just like I train dogs, right? This, like, if you let a dog get away with a certain behavior for so long, you have to correct the behavior, or you have to either get rid of the dog or put the dog down. Bro was basically put in the mind state like, I can mess up, but eventually Adam will feel sorry for me and he'll just bring me back. That's what he thought was going to happen. He knew he was going to maybe get a week or two off. I mean, and to him, that would have been like maybe going to jail or something. Like, yeah, I was off for a minute, but I came back. Whatever.
Free sus.
But like with Wack when he was telling you like
jail. He in jail for real.
Wait, what?
He in jail.
Who?
Almighty.
So I thought, oh man, you faking? Why you
Wait,
say
he's
free
locked
him?
up?
Like,
No.
He's in jail.
Why you just say free him? Like
I said free sus.
No,
like,
they don't say free sus. Like bring him back.
No, yeah, he in jail.
Brody,
For what?
I think he had like a case or something.
Living the dream, huh?
With the court, I think they just like kept him type shit.
What? You know what mad shit we don't know about.
Got him cap on that no judge. He got a knife.
Hey, listen.
He played it in court.
Hey, he know the feds be watching this pod.
Evidence.
No, he started talking about, hey, and on God in heaven, who tried to come for whose street cred first? He was like, some police ass shit. He tried to call me a fed.
well, to be fair, this all started with you saying that he said the N-word, aka like calling him white.
Bringing some bullshit up. Look.
Yeah, it did start due to like the dumbest shit ever.
I'm for sure he definitely wasn't feeling because he did tell me like, man, this motherfucker talking about Lush, my daddy. I'm black as a motherfucker. He definitely was out about that.
Yeah, somebody pointed out, they're like, yeah, he was streaming like a day ago, which, I mean, I don't know if it was actually a day, but if he's, wait, when's the last time he updated his story?
So why y'all blaming he wasn't going to be here anyway? He went to jail. Hey,
Yeah, man. So this one is not something that we gonna laugh about. This is not something that we gonna make fun of. This is not something that we gonna make jokes about. Like, bro, you didn't got your dumb ass locked up. Like, what the fuck? You got a newborn child. You got a boy. This is where being older and a little bit more mature comes into it and all that, because I don't even want to say nothing negative about Almighty Suspect at this point. I really want to just send my prayers and my blessings to his child and to the child's mother and everybody who gonna have to step up in his absence to take care of this kid, whether it be temporary or long-term, depending on the situation he may have gotten himself in. So I don't even really have no comments outside of prayers to the family and just prayers to him and hope that he can get back on the streets to his kid as soon as possible, for real.
Wait, when's the last time he updated his story?
So why y'all blaming he wasn't going to be here anyway? He went to jail. Hey,
No, his cousin. I was just with his cousin. His cousin just pulled up on me yesterday. He the one that told me. I wasn't gonna say nothing, but you said free. But his cousin just told me like he's suspect in jail.
He does have no story right now, which seems kind of like that probably would only be the case.
Yeah,
if,
this is his cousin, the one that pulled up at the Marathon Burger with him. He like, yeah, he in jail.
Donnie's looking it up already.
Yeah, that's him.
Does it say why?
He got arrested.
Now y'all
He
all
did get
over
arrested.
the
Holy
business.
shit, that's crazy.
He said free him.
They looking it up.
Yeah.
He's locked
Wow,
up. Now
suspect
you got to put
locked
money
up.
on his books and pay his rent, Adam.
No, now fucking Lush needs to call Rifleman and get a reason why.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
I'm not going to do it live.
No, yeah, that's fucked up. Yeah, you can't do that. But damn, now we got to do some homework. That's crazy.
We ain't got to do no damn homework.
Oh wait, look,
they
we have it
put
right
this
here.
shit-
Inmate corrections. Wait, should I show this? Yeah, it's no way. Low charge level felony.
You're lying.
What the fuck?
He probably was just stressed out. Then I take the drug shit back.
It doesn't. Total bail amount $380,000.
He didn't murder nobody.
What the fuck?
They gonna tell you what he got charged with.
Towers too.
Yeah.
Suspects with the crazy people.
What?
That's PC. Nigga PC'd up. Oh, the nigga PC'd up.
Fuck out of here.
The nigga PC'd up.
Fuck out of
Hey,
here.
no. Twin Towers for the PC, the crazy niggas. Hey, bro, PC'd up, bro.
PC crazy.
I don't gotta say nothing.
And hard match.
I don't gotta say nothing else.
but-
I don't gotta say
We gotta
nothing
talk to
else.
Rosenberg.
Processing.
Yeah, he's
Still
still
in processing.
Yeah.
Twin Towers.
No, yeah.
No.
So Twin Towers is a place. So like when you go to MCJ, it's like a 3-day process. And so if you don't want to sleep on them floors or be piled up in them cages, what a lot of people would do, they have fake medical. Like, man, hey, I got asthma or I got diabetes, and they take you to Twin Towers and you would get a bed.
I know
so
what
they
you-
can transfer you to.
I know what
He
you're
may
saying
or may
because
not
when you
be
get
detoxing.
Hey, listen, when you get off the bus, you go through the little shit where you take off your clothes and change your clothes, whatever. Then they take you to the window and they ask you, are you in a gang? Do you hear voices? Do you feel suicidal? All that shit. Based on what you said at that window, that's where they're gonna send you. Bro, if bro is in Twin Towers, bro says he's either hurt, he's sick, he's suicidal, or he said, I don't feel safe being in the general population.
Wait,
Bro PC'd up because he looked very
Brandon,
healthy
did
to
you
me.
call the police on him? Yes or no?
He was already fighting a case because he had a lawyer, remember?
He was already fighting the case with the Rosenberg thing, but I assumed that was over.
No, he said he had to go to court, and I remember he said it.
I think it was a gun case.
A gun case.
He did say he had a situation.
Oh
Yeah.
shit.
I had a
Free
gun
sus
case.
for real.
I had a gun case.
Free sus for
Yeah,
real.
right here.
No, I got caught with a gun, but I freaking got a lawyer. And you shouldn't go. If you got money, you don't go to jail
What are you
for a
doing
gun
with
case.
guns?
I used to be a gang member.
You don't need to be doing all that. You could bench 500 pounds. You don't need a gun.
Dude, these dudes coming out trying to shank shit. I was on a level 4 for a minute.
You really?
Huh?
So you know what it's like
No,
behind
I'm
them
saying
walls.
this is like a level 4. Niggas pulling out knives
I
now.
thought
Death row.
Death row. Bro, and the way he pulled that knife out, though. Come on, bro. He was like, the funniest part was
was
he
the
was
trustee.
fumbling it. He was like,
Now, I'm not gonna sit there and say that he in PC. Because what I do know about the Twin Towers is you can spend a lot of time on that floor. And a veteran trick in that in that IRC, the Inmate Reception Center, you can spend a lot of time on that floor, big dog. And a veteran trick is for sure to be like, hey, medical, I got diabetes, I got asthma, whatever, because they're gonna get you to a bed. You could choose that bed, or you could choose that floor with all the smokers for days and 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 days at a time. You feel me? So with that being said, I'm not gonna sit here and say that Almighty Suspect is in PC, because that just doesn't even really make sense. You feel me? Especially at this phase in his incarceration, it would make a lot more sense for him to be in the IRC, the Inmate Reception Center, versus being in protective custody and anything of that nature. You feel me? It would make way more sense for him to be, waiting for housing or something like that, and just kind of trying to buck the system by, saying that he needs medical or something like that to stay a little bit more comfortable, because you for sure finna be in that thing. You for sure finna be in that thing. So, there's that. But regardless of the fact, Almighty Suspect is confirmed to be incarcerated for some sort of felony. He has a $83,000 bail, has 10% of $380,000. I said 83, excuse me. $38,000 bail as 10% of $380,000. And with that all being said, man, I ain't even gonna lie. I'll throw a free Almighty Suspect in the air. I never want to see nobody go to jail. And stupid internet beef and stupid podcast beefs and all that, our words and back and forth, is not more important than the actual situation at hand that he has to deal with. So we're not even going to pretend like it is. So, I'm going to throw my respect to Almighty Suspect in this situation by call me a buster, call me whatever, but I'm going to wave a white flag. You got bigger things going on. And as being a father and being a single father, we're not going to play with the fact that a child is now missing a daddy. That's not cool. That's not cool. You feel me? So it ain't nothing that I'm gonna do here at TNN Trap News Network to make a bad situation worse for a child that was without a father, and for a father that's now gonna be without a child, because I know what it's like to be locked up and have a newborn baby. That shit'll make you sick. I know exactly what that feels like, and it ain't nothing about that situation that's funny. It ain't nothing about that situation that's honorable. It's nothing about that situation that's to be made fun of or poked at or belittled or anything like that. If I can't offer no education, if I can't offer no assistance, I shouldn't offer nothing at all. In this type of situation, you ain't got to make it better, but you out of bounds if you an older person or a more seasoned person, and you decide to make the situation worse. You for sure out of bounds for that. So either way it go. Let's see what the No Jumper staff is talking about in reference to this one.
It was like the funniest part was
was
he
the
was
trustee.
fumbling it. He was like,
Hey, man.
I'm the trustee.
hey, bro, one of my floors.
Hey, all I know
Hey,
is look
what's-
up. I need
Free suspect.
All I know
Hey,
is
sus PC'd up, y'all.
Oh,
That's
fuck
not-
outta here.
Oh,
Fuck outta here.
the
Fuck
hardest
outta
nigga in
here.
LA PC'd up.
It's
Nah.
not even cool, bro.
Bro, that's PC. Hey, I don't care what you say. He would have did it to me. He would. That would have been me. Look, he's a bitch. He's a mark. Look, he PC'd up. Hey, look. All I see is Twin Towers. I know what that means. You guys. I feel like I'm not safe. Please put me with the crazy people. Imagine.
That's how it works?
Yeah. They ask you, do you want to go in general population? And you say yes or no. You stop, Adam. You was just here with
I
floor
don't know
extras.
how it
talking.
works.
Floor extras just explained it to you.
I'm just saying I would not say that he was PC'd
If
up
you-
unless someone were able
See,
to
it's a
prove
lot
it.
of stuff that these dudes be doing in jail. Then they get out here and then they like tell you polar complete opposite because it's a few things why you can go to Twin Towers. You know what I'm saying? And PC is one of them. You know what I'm saying? And if you acting crazy and you really ain't crazy, people look at that as PC. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you know.
All you got to do is
judge
say
you
you
by
hear
that
voices
Yeah,
or
for
say,
sure.
I feel suicide. But if
The
you
color of that jumpsuit.
But I ain't gonna lie, back when I used to be going to the county jail, like we didn't look at it like that because you had some homies like who was locked up like for like hot ones and stuff like that, and they'd start going crazy and playing crazy to beat their case, and they'd really be giving them medication and sending them to padding and stuff, and they'd test them. So they'd put them around females and padding and see would you try to have sex with them and stuff like that, or are you really gonna stand padding and play crazy?
Right.
But like now, it's like a new game. Like if you put that yellow suit and that blue on and you playing crazy, they like, oh no, that's PC. Oh no, that's so. It's just different.
The rules change.
can I just say one thing?
Maybe changing the rules.
If you guys want to know that, if you guys want to see that
Sure.
Adam is pretending to be ignorant on this, go watch the 4 Extras interview on Members Only. Because I watched that and he explained to you the LA County jail process when he was going in on you about King Pill. You don't remember that?
I mean, honestly, like when Forrester starts talking about jail stuff, my brain kind of like glazes over to a certain extent. So I'm gonna be real. I don't know if I actually paid attention to that.
He explained it in great
He said my
detail.
brain
I'm known to glaze.
glazes
Yeah, I've just heard him talk about that,
That
shit
was-
so much.
That was a nice plug for the Members Only, though.
There you go. I appreciate
Because
that.
he
That was
really
good.
sat up here like, and I like, oh, they do that?
Okay, so speaking of 4 Extras, I would like to call out our very own Ann Hefe for spreading the information claiming the 4 Extra was a carrot goblin.
Now, as y'all can see, adamantly, Brandon is gonna go with the narrative that Almighty Suspect is in fact in protective custody. So, you know, we're gonna kind of leave that where it's at. You feel me? Like I said, on my end, the kid is in jail. That's that. You feel me? He got bigger things to worry about. You feel me? I'm not looking forward to seeing nobody in jail. I don't think that Almighty Suspect should be away from his kids. Myself personally, I'm gonna take the higher ground on this one. You got it, bro. You feel me? I'm praying for Almighty Suspect's release and return to his children more so than anything. Praying for Almighty Suspect's return to his family and all that more than anything. I don't think that jail personally is anything to play about or anything to play with. Despite of whatever someone would have done to me, I'm not going to do that to somebody else. I'm not going to break my morals and my values of what I know, being right or wrong, to make content or something like that. I personally don't believe in that. So that's where I draw my personal boundaries in this internet space. With that being said, y'all know the deal though. Red dots to the left. Y'all know the rest. It's Free Avenue Angel until he's free. We are gone.